My name is Stephen Savage and I'm the Head of Marketing for ILX, and I'm joined today by Steve Boronski, ILX's PRINCE2 Agile Lead Trainer, and remotely by Mike Acaster, AXELOS' PPM Portfolio Manager.
You're right, planning and all of those sorts of things. It's the time frame. How far into the future can you really see? And that's one of the reasons for breaking it down into something that's more manageable. How far out can you go and be certain of your plans?
And that's all basic PRINCE2 stuff that's misinterpreted, as we mentioned earlier, isn't it? So I don't see a disconnect between the two. I actually see that they complement each other. And I think the word Mike used earlier, was it blending? Was that the word you used, Mike?
Yes.
This is about actually how we make and how we should make decisions. It's not about categorizing things. It's about decision making. And we make decisions in different environments and using different techniques. And every single project needs decision making. Every single project needs decision making.
Within the PRINCE2 Agile book is not something that's a binary setting, but something that blends the strengths from both the project management aspects and also the agile delivery, so that we can get the best of both worlds. And I think that makes perfect sense. Why ignore a good way of doing something to deliver your product? That does not make sense to me. So let's blend them together and get the best out of both of them, because they're strong in different areas.
Where you have the cliff, where you drop over from the obvious to the chaotic, and it's actually quite common apparently how we think something's really obvious, but because we are complacent in our decision making, actually drop off the obvious into the chaotic very, very rapidly, because it's about complacency, because we know how all this works. Yeah, fine. Yeah. And all of a sudden something comes and sweeps the carpet away from underneath you, and you drop into the chaotic really easily. I
mean, I think we've looked at a variety of situations where PRINCE2 Agile applies, and it can be applied not only to the project environment but also to BAU, to product development, and the project environment itself. And I think the guide that we've got builds on PRINCE2, but we were very keen that we didn't just reinvent our own agile approach. So we've really focused in on how PRINCE2 interfaces with the major agile approaches that have been adopted. So it's got a bias, and it's got a bias to Scrum and Kanban and things like that. I'll hold my hand up, but we wanted to make sure we were hitting all of those sort of big ticket items off when we were looking at the interface. And it is about this blending of agile with the project management approaches so that you can get control with agility.
I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't inform you guys that we are now offering courses in PRINCE2 Agile, and the first courses in September and October are filling up quickly.